What's up guys, welcome back to Dan Reviews. Today we have a review of a brand new release of The Walking Dead. Got released today at my comic book shop. Well, not today, yesterday actually, but this is of The Walking Dead Rick Grimes coloring book. Now, before they released a few months back the original Walking Dead coloring book, and this is not the Rick Grimes, this is just a regular Walking Dead coloring book. Well, now they've released the Rick Grimes version, and it's totally amazing. Now, the reason why I've been lacking of videos in the last couple days is because I've been coloring this up, actually, and also I have been very busy with school, so I do apologize for that. But also, exciting news, The Walking Dead is tomorrow night! Yes! So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited. But in this review, we're going to talk about The Walking Dead Rick Grimes coloring book. So I didn't do a review of this, but I think I will eventually. But yeah, this is the original version that got released. I think it was in May or so. Now here is the Rick Grimes coloring book. So on the cover art here, The Walking Dead, and these are all comic book pages, obviously. They wouldn't be able to do a TV show because it's TV. Then it's Rick Grimes coloring book. So really cool, has this kind of blue theme to it in the back. And this coloring book has a bit of a red theme with the title and the back there, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, this is the art in All Out War when Rick Grimes first comes to the sanctuary and starts, going against Negan. Really cool, kind of the end of Negan's kind of story arc, I want to say, until later on in the time skip. So I'm going to show you guys basically every page. Yes, this is actually a coloring book that you can color up, believe it or not, and I colored 3 of these. The first one I colored. I'm going to show the ones I colored first, and then we'll get into the rest of the kind of thing. So I got this one, which is the cover, I believe issue 139, I believe, or not 139, 39, or 140, whatever, or not 140. Oh my God, issue 39 or issue 40, I believe. So then I did the iconic issue 115. Let's just get close up to that. I colored that up, really cool. You got Negan and Dwight, and you got Rick there at the cover. This did take a while to color up, but it was fun, really fun. And these are awesome coloring books, and I colored one last one, which is one of my personal favorites. Rick cutting Negan in the throat. Really cool. So really sick. Really sick. So let's get into the actual pages. You got the first one, Rick getting attacked by walkers, which is one I definitely want to color. Really neat. Then you got Rick and Dale both getting attacked by walkers in this one. You can see that there. You got just some double, like triple-ish, kind of tons of panels, but you can tell it's the exact same panel of Rick the entire way. So I don't know how I'm supposed to color this. Maybe I'll leave one black and white and have some different shadings. Thinking about doing that. Rick on his motorcycle on the way to kill Zombie Shane back at the camp. There's Rick killing Zombie Shane. Really cool, cool art. Charlie Adler's amazing. Rick on his bike. Really cool from the comic. Back when he had 2 hands. Yeah. Spoiler warning, but the comic's been released for like 10 years at this point, or at least 9-10 years, something like that. So got Rick about to kill Thomas, one of the prisoners from the comic. And if you want to know what's going on here in all the pages, I'm not going to explain what's going on because just start watching my trade paperback review series. I'm reviewing every trade paperback of The Walking Dead, and I'm probably going to do trade 4 review later on today. So then you got some characters firing off, some walkers, really cool. I like the one with Rick there that we just saw. Here's another one with Rick. These are all Rick, obviously, because it's Rick Grimes' coloring book. In riot gear with Glenn and Michonne ready to take off. Rick kind of looking back while Glenn and Michonne are watching, kind of wondering what's going on. Then you got Rick getting his hand cut off. Absolutely a necessary one from the comic. Awesome shot. I'm probably going to do that one next. Honestly, that one's a nice, really nice shot. Rick, when they get back to the prison, when he kind of gets kind of sad because it's been destroyed basically by some of the Woodbury people. And then you got Rick and Lori, the one I colored. Her pregnant, you know. Rick seeing a walker at the fence. And when I first saw this cover, I'm like, is Rick looking at a zombie Lori? But then I'm like, no, that can't be right because she only died when the prison was destroyed. So that's impossible. Rick running out, seeing another walker in the prison. You got some of the survivors here. This is cover issue 143, issue 43 of The Walking Dead. Really cool. I like that one a lot. And here's cover, here issue 42, I believe, or 43, whatever. Really cool. This is after he got shot. Then you got Rick and Carl walking. Coral. By the way, I hope you guys dig my display, my Walking Dead display. So that's really cool. I love the collectibles and everything. You got Rick kissing zombie Lori. Yeah, and I'm not explaining why because those of you that read the comics, you guys know what happens. You know what the situation is basically. And you should be caught up to the comics because we are saying spoilers in this one. So yeah, but you should know though because it's a coloring book. It's obviously based off the comic. There's that iconic scene where he bites Joe. Really cool. Then you got the cover of issue 60, which that is awesome. But I don't like how they reuse this because they actually, it was in this one. Yeah, it was in this coloring book, so I'm not really happy about that, but whatever. So then you got one of the bigger kind of Abraham, let's just try to show this. Abraham carrying Carl because there's all the walkers in the background. I really like that one. That one's utterly amazing. Really, really cool. Got a few others. You got Rick finding the hunters. I wish they would do the shot where he said hold them down. That'd be awesome if they did that. Then you got the kind of Rick looking out, almost like a larger world, but this is like before they got to Alexandria, so it's not exactly a larger world, but it looks like that same shot. Rick carrying an injured Carl after he got his eye shot out, and that happened recently in the TV series. Just some characters shooting some walkers, kind of cool. I like the ones like that are just one picture, not panels. You got Rick right after he kills Ethan at the hilltop. Oh man, this is hard to go through, man. You got Rick right here with a gun, walking. Some of the survivors. You got Rick and Negan. This one's cool. I like that. And then it's like the same panel right there over and over. And then they talk to each other at the end. You got the cover of issue 106, which I loved that cover. So that's really cool that they included that. Rick shooting Walker over and over again. You can make it, different coloration. I like when they do things like that, actually. Probably one of my favorites, Rick and Negan. That's awesome. That is really, really sick. I'm excited to color up that one. And yes, I do actually color these. You got Rick and Negan. Here you got the cowboy hat issue, the picture of issue 107. Rick on Pablam, basically, yeah. And, again, here's the issue 115 cover. Really, really amazing. You got all out war when Negan started blowing up Alexandria. Really sick. some buildings being blown up. This is the all-out war storyline. You got the funeral right there. You got Rick, kind of cool shot of Rick and everybody. Mainly Rick, though. Rick firing off a gun and everybody else is behind him. I like that one a lot because they show the flames. I like that. That's really cool. Rick stabbing Negan. You got a couple new beginning ones, actually. Rick on horseback with Michonne and Andrea. And somebody else in the background there. And then you got this one right here, which this is going to be a tough job for me to color. That's just going to be difficult. And yeah, that's it. So really cool. There's the back. Really nice. I like the walkers. Just have some information. So yeah, guys, this is the Walking Dead Rick Grimes coloring book. This is amazing. I love this. I have to say, guys, this is probably the coolest creation they could ever have done for a coloring book of any comic or anything. To make Walking Dead black and white. And now I'm actually happy that the Walking Dead's black and white because we can get some of these coloring books and they look sick. So that's amazing. That's really amazing. So write your comments below on all this. Let me know what you guys think about this background here. Kind of switching it up. I might still keep the old background, but I'm switching it up because every once in a while it's cool to change a couple things. And I got a review coming up for The Walking Dead, an ultimate guide to Walking Dead, but it's a collector's edition from Entertainment Weekly. We're going to talk a little bit about this, but it's not going to be its own review. It's going to be in a Let's Chat video. We're going to do that later on today. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to pick up the Rick Grimes coloring book, you can find it at your local comic book shop. Even though there wasn't too many copies there, and you can find it at even your local bookstores where I got mine. And you can probably find this, anywhere, Walmart for the U.S. and anywhere, eBay. Obviously eBay and Amazon, whatever. Pick your copy up if you want to, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.